Hello, my lovely people. You're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share my video. And always remember that they are all alleged information, okay? From what we are hearing allegedly, they said Ooni of Ife was shocked over what transpired between an Osun Priestess that visited the palace and Queen Naomi. According to the information they said, there is this one of the traditional stuff that the traditional events, something like all this Olokun and the rest of them that they are preparing. So, and because Kabiyesi is the leader of all the traditional leaders, especially when it has to do with all this traditional stuff, they said they normally come to his palace to get to prepare for those things. Both if a priest from other places and some priestess. They said this particular priestess came from Osun State, and the day that she came to the palace, they said Queen Naomi came to drop Kabiyesi's food. You know that these days they said Queen Naomi is the one who is bringing Kabiyesi's food to the palace by herself. This is no longer the time that she give people to go and give to Kabiyesi. No, because the other day she had a dream where they said a certain woman that looks like a queen with maidens came to her dream and warned her about giving out Kabiyesi's food to people to go and deliver, that they are going to put her in a serious trouble, you know. So this day she is the one that is bringing the food. They said when this Osun priestess enters the palace, Queen Naomi was with Kabiyesi. They said the moment she set her eyes on Queen Naomi, she was kind of freeze. They said she was just staring at Queen Naomi and smiling for the period of close to 30 minutes. They said she was there, staring at Queen Naomi, smiling. Queen Naomi too was looking at her eyeball to eyeball, you know. So everyone was like, as it was Kabiyesi was like, what is happening? They said Kabiyesi was shocked. They said the woman was busy staring at Queen Naomi, smiling. Even when Queen Kabiyesi tried to draw her attention, they say Kabiyesi could not get it. Kabiyesi even tapped her, just to get her back to her normal self. They said uh, she was carried away. As a matter of fact, she had freezed. None of her body part is moving, just the eyes. The eyes were just moving. So, as in looking Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi too was kind of in a state that they say she lost concentration. She was staring at the woman. They said the two of them were staring at themselves, And they said this thing continued, but lucky enough, another Ifa priest who was coming also for the same meeting that they have to hold for the upcoming event. They said it was that Ifa priest who came and understand what is happening. They said the man brought out a white chalk from his bag and started drawing something on the floor. He drew two women looking at each other. He also draw Kabiyesi with another different woman that doesn't look like human being. They said after drawing those things, he started doing some incantation. It was when he was doing some kind incantation that they said the priestess was able to move her body. And when she moved her body, the Kabiyesi now called her and she responded. So Kabiyesi was like, what is happening? They said at that point, Queen Naomi just turn and go. So Kabiyesi cannot understand exactly what happened. It was the Ifa priest now who was explaining what he saw that made him to draw that thing that he drew on the ground and did some incantation to disconnect their spirits. They said while they were there that the priestess was seeing Queen Naomi. Then this other woman that the priest draw with Kabiyesi is a different woman altogether. They said some people said that is his spiritual wife, and that is the same woman that have been chasing away every woman in his life. I don't know how true it is. you know I will always remind you that they are all alleged information, okay? They are not for stand information. They said it was the Ifa priest who was explaining everything to Kabiyesi, telling Kabiyesi that the woman was communicating to the Osun Priestess, telling her that Queen Naomi is the chosen one. That upon all that they have done, with the help of some people who really don't want her around, that she is coming back. That there is nothing they can do to stop her. That she is the chosen one. And this is happening because she is pure and have a very good heart. That if not for the fact that she is pure, that they would have pushed her out the same way they pushed others. They said as in Kabiyesi was shocked, as in because this is strange. And I was like, could it be that it is his spiritual wife for real? Because whether you believe it or not, you see this spiritual wife, spiritual husband thing, it dey happen. I'm not trying to say that Kabiyesi have one, no, and I'm not trying to say that he doesn't have one. He is a human being, and the traditionalists are that, and the great man are that. See all these great people, great men and women, most of them encounter things like that. But some of them, only by the grace of God, they overcome it. Some of them, you see many people today who are not able to stay in a marriage. Some of them are being frustrated out of marriage, either by their spiritual husband or spiritual wife, or spiritual husband of the partner or spiritual wife of the partner. I'm not saying that that is the case here, but I'm just trying to tell you that things like that do happen, okay? And they said the priest was explaining to Kabiyesi that that is what was going on, that that spirit was holding this one, the priestess, captive, explaining things to her, and they kept Queen Naomi there until they get all the information they needed. Hey, now wow, things they happen, oh, things they happen, and whether you believe it or not, my people, things they happen. You can only talk about the ones you know, but to tell you that things like this doesn't happen, it do happens. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it because somehow I am highly. How will I put it? I see things sometimes. Let me just put it that way. So if this that woman in question, close to Kabiyesi in that, will I call it imagination or spiritual realm? I don't know. Is it spiritual husband or not, spiritual wife or not? I don't know. But I tell you, if it is true that it is spiritual husband, it takes God's grace and a powerful woman of God as well to be in his life. If not, wahala go dey. I tell you, because those men with spiritual wife, their own case is always more difficult than women. Yes, when a woman have a spiritual husband, it is sometimes quite different from a man having a powerful spiritual wife, because the women, they are always more powerful than men sometimes. Anyways, that's the gist. So I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind, and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye for now.